Oh no! Well, Jolie, if you would like to insanity this man and get like this entire half of the room, that would be wonderful. Mission, just shoot whoever. This guy doesn't care. This guy is not having any of it. And as for me, it's Valor. And let's also force immunity. Wait, what happened? Wasn't there like 5 guys over there? Wasn't there like 5 guys, burgers and fries over there? Oh, this guy is gonna try to attack me. You know what? Why are you trying to attack a Jedi, you random Sith guard? Ugh. Mission, just attack this man. Or this girl, this woman. Jolie? Are you okay? Jolie, would you like to insanity this person? Thank you. Would you like to also maybe force whirlwind this person? Would you like to maybe also go ahead and heal us?
That must have hurt.
Thank you. What else does he have? Oh yeah, he has Master Valor. Let's do Master Valor. Nice. Well, I guess I can save the slaves now, I assume. Could I have gotten through this peacefully? Maybe.
No, they chose violence.
They kind of did. Honestly, they kind of did. Heal up, everybody.
What?
Anyway, let's look at the workbench. Crate Dragon Pearl does 3 attack bonus and 2 energy. Or attack bonus 1 and keen. Attack bonus 3, it's not bad, but the energy is nice. Attack bonus 2 and against droids. Hot damn. Hot damn. Yes, I will use this. Absolutely, I will use this. And I'll use the Great Dragon Pearl. Great. Done. Thank you. Great. Things that I don't care about. That's fine. Let's loot all these guys. Credits. Nice.
Creditos.
Repeating blaster. Nice. Heavy repeating. Alright, I think that we're good. We've already, like, looted all these other crates and stuff, so I think that we can go. Hey, guys! How about force immunity? Jolie? Please, Master Valor. And then also... Force whirlwind this man? This poor guy.
What?
Why am I going there? Just attack this one. No. Stop what you're doing. Attack this one, please. Stop. Jolie.
Yes?
Please go over here. And... Insanity. There we are. And Master Valor. Jolie, I want you to insanity this man. These people over here as well.
Now
he's just walking crowd control. Oh my god. Heal everyone too. Great. Honestly, just go. Yes. Jolie?
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. this Sith Lieutenant. Oh, time for insanity again. Talk like Sheev? Alright. Wait, do you mean the pre-Emperor Sheev? Because I can't really do that. I can do Emperor Sheev, though.
What?
Yes. Die. All your Sith friends are walking right into my Jolie trap.
I can't really do that great of an Emperor, but I'll try.
Yeah. Dark side. Something, something. Yes.
Complete.
Complete their journey into insanity, Jolie. Yes. Use your dark side powers. Also, come over here and cast Force Valor.
Now that must have hurt.
Thank you. Oh, that's only for him. Hold on. There.
Now that must have hurt. What?
My powers are so vast. I need not micromanage my warriors. They have unlimited power.
They're gone.
My slaves. My slaves are gone. As is the computer terminal to free them. Alas. This man also gone. Ah, I forgot some loot. Yes, the loot.
See, does he? He's more of a cackler, isn't he? He's like, ah. Yeah, that's good old Chief.
Good old Palp.
They called me Palpitations in high school. I was such a looker back then.
Yeah, I bet he was. Not anymore.
Yes, death to all. Kill them. I shouldn't have Jolie walking in front. There could be others. There are others. Jolie? Insanity, Jolie.
Now that
Back to life.
must have hurt.
Back to insanity.
What? Take?
Do not say what to me, Mission. Treat me with respect. I am your Emperor and your Sith Master. Jolie, get out of my way. I've already looted this. Yes, I've looted all of it. It is all mine.
That's Chief's laugh, right?
You need to speak as if though you have phlegm or some sort of lodged object in your throat.
The Jedi did this to me. I'm so sad. The Jedi, they're so mean to me. think that we are done here.
You don't have to talk like that anymore. Oh. This guy coming out of the gate just giving us a roundhouse kick. How about you, force whirlwind this poor man?
You need?
Now just attack him. Just, I didn't need to do any of that. I just played with that man. The prisoners weren't there. There were no prisoners there. There was no computer thing there. It was all gone. There were no prisoners. It was empty. There was nothing there, Craig. So I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, the cages were empty and there was no computer. That's what I said. I said that earlier. I was in the room, Craig. I was in the room and I said, oh, hey, look, the prisoners are gone and there's no computer here anymore. So I don't know if I missed that or what, but you know what? We have enough light side points. I think that we're okay. I think that we're good to go. I think we can just move on from this terrible planet and never come back here again.
We can never come back. Good.
We can't ever come back, no. We probably can. We can probably come back if we want.
There is nothing stopping us from coming back except the fact that we don't want to be here anymore.
I think we have to come back for Juhani's thing. Because I think hers is the only one that we haven't done, right? We've done as much as we can do for HK. We've done Kando's Mando off. We've done Mission's brother thing that we're never going to see him again. We gave him that money. We're never going to see it. Zalbar's was part of the main story. We did Basila's mother thing. I don't know if we finished Karth's. Craig, do we need to do anything else with Karth? We convinced his son to leave. Is that it, or is there going to be something? Is there going to be like a denouement to that? Is there going to be an end to that? That we need to bring him out for. Jolie, as far as I know, doesn't have a side story. So
he's old. That's a side story.
So yeah, I think that we're done with everyone except for Juhani. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, the main reason people say to do Juhani's last is because there is a bug, apparently, where if you get Juhani's messenger coming to you, it bugs any other messengers that you know come come after that. It's like you can never get any more messengers. But, however, although. How many other words are there? We are playing modded, and one of the mods is the various community fixes, and I am assuming that that particular bug is fixed. I can look it up real quick to see if that bug is fixed. I'll just look it up and see if the community fixes the Juhani bug. Come on. KOTOR community fixes. Community patch, I believe, is what we have. In fact, I can mod builds. Spoiler-free mod build. I just want to double check and make sure that this mod is on here. Dialogue fixes, startup changes, minor fixes. KOTOR community patch. I'm pretty sure this fixes it. Oops. Or not. Hold on. Change log. Can I just read what all of the changes are? A lot of stuff for this. How about we look for Juhani. I'm not sure if this has been fixed. Let me do a Google. Kotor Juhani Messenger fix. I just want to double check because if it's fixed in the patch that I have, then I'll just do it right now. It looks like it is fixed. It looks like it is fixed, and it looks like if for some reason it is not fixed, there is a way to fix it if we like adjust the save, which is fine. We can do that. I would like a definitive answer to this before we move on.
Have to be sure.
Well, I mean, the issue is that if it's not fixed, then we're screwed if we start our mission. But I don't know what the cutoff point for that is. I don't know when we have to start our mission before we're not able to start our mission anymore. Sorry for the blank screen, by the way, but this is just the way the game is. There is a specific, like, fix for it. This also says that there's a, hold on. Maybe I can look for Juhani on the mod list page. Juhani. I would like an actual. I would like an actual definitive answer, and I'm not getting one. Yeah, the internet is kind of shit. There are various fixes for Juhani in this community patch, but mostly they're like we fixed camera angles and we fixed her like not facing the door in the room that she is in. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Juhani's character quest is incredibly bugged in vanilla. The KOTOR community patch would have fixed it, but it won't fix it retroactively. But we don't need to worry about that because I've had it installed the whole time. So this is the first and only time I've seen them say that actually yes. Yes, it is fixed. So we're okay then. Sorry for the blank screen during the whole time.
All right.
Again, I have to alt tab. I'm gonna make a hard save before we do this.
You better.
Save game. New slot. Stream 11 pre-Juhani. Oh, pre-Juge. Okay. All right. So what we need to do, we need to talk to her again.
Yes.
We need to take her out. Is something wrong?
I have been bothered by something of late.
What up?
I never told you where I came from, did I?
Kiffar.
Where I grew up as a child.
It's Kiffar.
I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
You're from Kiffar. What?
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside, trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
You mean?
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris,
She's
my
not
homeworld.
my precious.
Yeah, she's not my precious. Listen, if you're worried, if you're jealous of me and Bastilla, don't be. I do not give two Siths about Bastilla. I thought you hated your homeworld.
It was my home. If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastilla. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood.
So romance with Juhani for females? But we...
Just let me vent my anger. I
All
need
right.
someone to blame. Something. Anything. I
Okay, go
hated
ahead.
that world. Yet everything
It was
I
kind of a
learned
shit
as
world.
child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
Are
you sure?
I needed to.
Are you sure? They would have glassed the planet anyway.
Yeah, I mean, they were looking for Bastilla. So if you want to blame someone, blame Bastilla, not me.
I mean, true. We were technically just a soldier.
I'm sorry, there was no way to prevent it.
I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
Yes, I would not understand me, who doesn't really have a past. Me, who the last thing I remember is waking up on, was that Endar Spire or whatever? And having that guy say, "Hey, get up, put some clothes on, we gotta go." It'll be alright, Juhani.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it will. As long as we remain focused on our task, it will.
Sure.
I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should
Okay.
stop that.
Trivial experiences of a whole planet being destroyed.
I mean, I was there too, Juhani. I was there. You weren't there. You know what, Juhani? You weren't even there. You weren't even there, Juhani. How do you feel about that, Juhani? How do you feel about that, Juhani? You weren't even there when your world was destroyed. How do you feel about that? Do you not like that, Juhani? Do you not like that? But I was there. I was there when it happened. Your world sucks. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's go to... Let's talk to, Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Do you think you'll see Dustle again?
I think so. If he's anything like he used to be, Dustle hates to be tricked. There's no way he'll let the Sith trick him again. As for whether or not he'll be my son again, I don't know. He's so full of anger and hate. I wasn't expecting him to be like
He's so
this.
full of piss and
Maybe we can
vinegar.
work it out. I hope so.
Just
I
like
guess I'll
his
have to wait and
dad.
see. Thanks, by the way, for all your help.
The way he said thanks. He thanked me the same way you thank someone for helping carry the groceries in. Thanks, by the way, for literally saving my son's life. Thanks. We are going to go to Yevon. Why? Honestly, I'm not sure. But it's been recommended, so that's where we'll go. It's recommended to go to Yavin every time we get a star map. And we got one. So. Sir, this bridge really needs some more light.
is dead, Lord Malik. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Callow's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I
Oh,
hire
thank God.
another bounty hunter, Lord Malik?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice,
Jango Fett
Darth
sneezes.
Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi
Darth
friend.
Bandon. Let's go, Darth Brandon!
Darth Brandon.
Oh my god. Good job. Good job, buddy.
You did it.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
That was so dumb. Why are all the Sith so stupid?
Because they are.
Like even like Darth Maul doesn't do that kind of crap. The friggin' Emperor doesn't do that kind of crap, and the Emperor does stupid things too to demonstrate his power, but he doesn't do that. Oh my god. All right, we're here. Let's talk to Juhani again. See if she has anything else to say. Hi.
Yes. What is it?
What up?
I was remembering Taris.
Oh god, not this again. All right. Not this again.
Yeah.
What about it?
It was a horrible place to have to live.
That's
At
right.
least in
It
the
was.
lower cities where the non-humans tended to get relegated.
It's true.
Living for years in a place with no sun, living off the trash dropped from the upper levels, and the meager pay doing back-breaking labor.
How'd you survive?
My family and I struggled each and every day to
I
make
could mention the
something of our
Reckles, but I feel like the
lives.
Reckles are more of a
We could only go so far.
recent thing.
Taxes from the corrupt government, more fees from the gangs controlling the streets, and whatever was left paying for what food and medical supplies we could afford.
How could such a government last?
It did not, but only because of the Jedi who came. It was very bad. With no money to spare for any amenities, even the Enclave on Dantooine seems a paradise in comparison. And of course,
Pretty nice though.
there was
Everybody gets
the
their own room.
constant bigotry and hate from the more
It's better than the
affluent
Sith
human
Academy.
citizens, lording their wealth over us living below. Every once in a while, a rich human would come down through the lower levels with his droid entourage just to see how the wildlife lived, and laughed at the mockeries that were our successes. But I have come to meet many decent humans in my travels since those days. Indeed, some of the greatest people I have ever met are human.
Okay. It's almost like Juhani's about to say, you know, I'm not racist, but
I'm not racist.
some of my best friends are human. Like who?
The Jedi who encouraged me to join the Order. The one who was with the group going to fight the Mandalorians. She was human. I suppose I see something of her in you when I look. I am sorry.
As long as you
I
don't
am
try to
getting
attack
away
me.
from my point, if there even was one. Sometimes I curse the day my parents fled to Taris. But then again, if they had not, I would not be where I am today.
Your parents?
Another story for another time. For now, we must continue our own.
You have not acquired
Save the
enough
galaxy,
social
if we
standing.
can.
We will shortly. Let's go see what's going on in Yavin, and then we'll come back and we'll get more social standing with her. Jolie, you're coming, and Mission, you're coming. We need our wizard and our rogue. I'll level them up in a bit. I'll level them up when we're back on the ship. I'll level everybody up. Random Gizka. Hey, Gizzy. I think Gizka. Okay. Bye. Don't come onto my ship, though. You're adorable, but I don't want you on my ship. Oh.
That is not good, Sulum. We know you have more, and we want it now.
What? You can't just rewrite our agreement whenever you feel like it. The exchange won't stand for it.
I'm changing the agreement. Pray that I don't again.
The exchange is in no position to dictate orders anymore, Suvem. Who's that? A stranger. You haven't been telling us everything now, have you, Suvem?
Tell you everything? What are you talking about? I don't have to clear everything with you. What's going on here, Suvem? If you're gonna blast him, at least cut me in on something. What's going on here, Suvem? They're trying to extort me, that's what. They think that just because the exchange is gone, they can take whatever they want from me that's gone. Since when is it gone?
We're renegotiating our contract, Suvem.
I think you guys better leave.
Or what? You'll force us?
I mean, I have it. I'm gonna do it. Leave. Now. Get out.
We leave now. But we have not forgotten you, Suvem.
Thank you for helping, but I really don't think you should have provoked them like that. They can be impulsive sometimes. Still, at least I ended up in one piece, right? Here, I'll let you look at some of the stuff I was saving for them. I'm definitely not going to give this to them now. Great. Environmental Bastion Armor. Light Exoskeleton, another one. Mergrim Shadow Armor. Heavy Exoskeleton. Which is even better, and it's also even more money. Mergrim Assault Blade. Mergrim Assault Gun. Mergrim Ion X Gun. Composite Heavy Plating. Probably, actually, this would probably be pretty good. It's Defense 13. Might be good. I don't think I ever got the droid shield, did I?
I want to say you did, but I'm not 100% sure. All of the loot we grabbed kind of blurs together.
Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of some stuff. Let's get rid of, Sassy Ceremonial Armor, I should. I mean, I'm never gonna use this longsword. It's only worth 3, but it's fine. I'm never gonna use this Nagasato's Poison Blade. Well, actually, I'll see if I want to give that to, Zalbar. Silverline Sword. I'm never gonna... It's plus 6 fire damage, but, like... Maybe we'll keep these just to look at... Look how much I can sell it for, holy shit. I'm gonna look and see if I want to give either of these to Zalbar before I sell them. The Ikani Vibroblade I can sell. Mission's Vibroblade I can probably sell. Let's keep it just because it has a name. Same with the prototype Vibroblade. These Vibroblades, though, I can sell all of these. These Vibro Swords. I have 10 Vibro Swords. I need the Silver Sword for monsters. You're right. You're right about that, Greg. I'm going to sell all of these for a cool 780 big ones. And then this is the other special one. So this one, I'm going to keep these just for the moment, just until I see if I need to... can't sell that. If I want to give that to Zalbar. Regular ass blaster pistols. I don't need any of. Mando blaster. Probably don't need. Probably should have done some of this before I came here, but that's alright. We'll do it in a minute. We'll come back. Anything else I want to get rid of? Average mines. Well, look, here's this. This is 11. So the other droid plating is better than this one. Like we can absolutely sell this and this, because if we get the other one, it's not going to matter. We will probably get the other one. All right, for now, let's do this. Let's go back. Do you think if a Witcher had access to a lightsaber, that it would be effective against monsters?
I think it would be effective against a lot of things.
Like, because I mean, in the Witcher world, famously, monsters are not really affected very much by regular steel. You can still use it. It's just that they take like very little damage. So, do you think a lightsaber would be coded for damaging a monster in that capacity?
Well, a lightsaber is not a steel blade. It's something else. It may as well be magic.
She can just continue wearing whatever. Kando, do we have anything else that's better for you? 5 to 17. Critical on 20. Attack +1. We want to give him. We want to make sure it's heavy, but the heavy pistol is not a heavy weapon.
Mandalorian Ripper.
None of these are heavy weapons. Here's a heavy weapon. It's not as good. 3 to 15, but that's what he already has. Better than that. So the answer is no. There's nothing here that we want to give him. Armor. I think this is the best armor we can have for him right now, unless we want to buy one of the really expensive ones. I don't know that we want to do that. So no, we don't want to do that. Alright, next. Juhani Fiber, Defense 7, Max Dex 5, 20 versus Cold and Fire. Again, this is upgraded, I believe. This cannot be upgraded. This is heavy. We don't want to give him heavy stuff. Alright, no. Zabrak Tystel Mark III, which is 3 to 12. Again, it's... No, this is not modified because it cannot be modified. Regular, it's 4 to 11, which is actually not bad. Not to replace this, but maybe to replace the other one that he has. Some pistol, disruptor pistol. Okay, now. This is 2 to 11. Attack +1. So yeah, I think we want to give him this other Zabrak pistol, which is a little bit better. Balance, attack 3, yeah, we're gonna give him this. For sure. This is also balanced, it's great. I think we're done with him. Here we go. Sith Assault Gun. Again, I think we want to give him a rifle, so 2 to 13. Attack +1.
Ripper.
What's this? 2 to 13. 3 to 14 is a direct upgrade. So at the very least, we'd give him this, but is there anything else? This is actually really, what, 4 to 15? Because it has the +1 physical. And then it has attack +2. This has attack +2. And a stun chance. So is a stun chance... 25% stun chance worth 1 damage every time he fires it. Honestly, maybe.
I mean, damage-wise, I guess if if it's an upgrade, it's fine. But I've yet to see the stun chance actually trigger.
I mean, it would be great if it did. This would absolutely be worth it if it actually worked. Let me give him this for now. Where's his armor? He has 3, which is 11. So yeah, we can buy that other armor for HK. We'll go back in a minute and do that. He just has lightsaber and not really anything else that we want him to have. I guess we can give him a strength. I wish we had like something else to give him, but we'll just give him more strength, I guess. Ikani or Ikani, her Juhani. She's just wearing Juhani's robes. She doesn't have a belt. Honestly, probably this, or... Yeah, probably this. And then she already has one of those. Just leave it. I'm pretty sure she's fully fine. 5 to 12. Is there anything better than 5 to 12? That's, you know, that's pretty good. They're all rifles. Ripper. Mando Ripper. No, there's nothing better for her. Him, I don't really care about. Zalbar. We want to keep his ceremonial blade, so what we're really looking for is the other one. 5 to 15, attack plus 3. Crit at 17. This has poison. Also attack plus 3. So this... It's one lower in the low end, and it only crits on 20 and not 17. But it has poison. With a pretty high DC, so like someone's gonna get poisoned with this. This one is 1 to 12. This one is essentially plus 6. So this one is essentially 7 to 18, which is really good. Only if they're not immune to fire. I don't know what's immune to fire. Are droids immune to fire? Not immune, but resistant.
I would imagine they have like a resistance to fire because they're droids, and I don't think they programmed in overheating as a mechanic on droids.
So it's probably better to give him the poison blade. Of course, droids are also going to be... droids are definitely resistant to poison. This wouldn't be great for droids, but it would be okay for everybody else. Because whatever we're not using, we're going to sell. So it's either the poison blade or the fire blade. Craig? What do you think? Poison blade or fire blade? In addition to his ceremonial blade, which is pretty good. Ceremonial blade is actually really good. Attack plus 4. It does damage 6 to 16, but it also does 4 energy damage, so that's essentially 10 to 20 damage. Plus an extra 2 to 12 versus droids. I feel like we don't need to worry about droid damage for Zalbar. But again, it's kind of, is poison great in this game or not? This one does have a plus 4 attack. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. Can this one be upgraded? I don't think it can. Oh my god, we have a raid. We have a raid incoming. Welcome. We're just going over... You've rated us at a very boring moment as we're going over all of our gear. We're almost done, though. I think, actually, we are done. We can go back in and sell a couple things and get that droid, armor. We don't have that much money, but we'll... It's weird that the Nagasato one doesn't really sell for much. The Silverline sword sells for like 16k. Ridiculous. Also, welcome everybody. Welcome to, we just finished Korriban. And now we're kind of dicking around with Suvumtan. Let me take a look at your wares. Show me your wares. I want that droid. Heavy plating. Are you not selling it anymore? Did I have to buy it like right then? Did I have to buy it right then? Did I miss my opportunity to buy that droid heavy plating? That kind of sucks. Well. I mean, I guess fair enough. We'll just not get it then. No, here it is. This is it. Composite heavy plating. Here it is. I found it. Never mind. We got it. We got it, everybody. We got it. Sell. Craig's putting bad language on the stream, you guys. I'm gonna sell the... Yeah, this one I can definitely sell. Yes. I know this one is the one that's 16k. Why is this 16k? Do I have mods on this? Is that why it's so... You know what? I'm sorry. I have to go back. I have to go back and make sure I'm not selling a sword that has a bunch of mods on it. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, it is strength +4, which is kind of ridiculous. But I'm wondering if it has mods on it, and that's why it's selling for so much. Did I leave some mods on the sword? No, I did not. There are no mods on it. It's just +4 strength. Is +4 strength better than what he has right now? Is +4 strength, yeah, instead of the fire sword? We'll just sell the fire sword then. I didn't even realize it was +4 strength. Why does it have strength +2 twice?
So
well,
you can
then I'll just sell the other ones, I
strength
guess.
goes in one arm and strength goes in the other arm.
Alright, well. Anything else he wants? Fortitude +2 or reflex +2? Yeah, fortitude's fine. He probably doesn't really need fortitude +2, but that's what we're giving him. Alright. You know what? I just realized. I'm sorry. I'm going back and forth. Hold on. I gotta give the other armor to HK, and then I can sell the other armor. Let's see what his strength is now. Well, let me give this armor to HK. I can sell the other ones. I mean, I could put this armor on my droid. Is there going to be an occasion where I'm going to need my droid to be armored? My other droid? Like, is there going to be like an end game where they bring out like,
everybody?
Oh, all the other characters are coming out and they got to do stuff now. I hope you kept them in gear.
I don't know if BioWare's like learned that technology yet.
Craig is saying maybe, which means yes. So, okay, well, I won't sell that then. Alright, what is his strength right now? His strength is 24 right now. He has a +7 modifier to strength. He has pretty good dexterity, too. He has really good constitution. Of course he does. So you know what? I think we're done here. Go talk to Juhani again. See if she has anything else to say, and then we'll leave.
Yes. What is it?
What's up?
I am thinking of what happened on Korriban. To see
Yeah?
such horrible, warped rituals that the Sith practice.
Man, the Sith
is
are so dumb.
unnerving. I can truly see now why we must defeat Malak as quickly as possible.
Because
To
he is an
prevent
idiot.
that sort of society
It's because
from
the Sith aren't
consuming
very
the entire
smart.
Galaxy. It angers me to think of it.
Do not give in to your anger.
Yes, I understand. Do not let my passions and impulses rule me. Remain calm and serene.
That's right.
But I fear that when I am confronted with these monsters, I will lose myself. I think that I may yet fall to the dark side by the very desire to fight it.
Nah, I think you'll be okay. You should not keep worrying. Nah, now that's irony. Now that's irony. Do not fear, Juhani.
I know. I should not worry.
Fear is the mind killer.
I am grateful for your support in this matter. It seems that whenever I have a problem, I turn to you. Sometimes I almost seem to want problems, just for the chance. But I
Yeah?
am sorry. I should not speak of this.
Go on.
It is a relief to
No,
have someone to
Please,
turn to when I am
continue.
feeling uncertain.
Okay, well, that's fine. We're gonna go to Dantooine. They're on Dantooine. We're going to Dantooine so that we can check up on our Sith cadets that we saved. We'll see how they are. Yay! Are they going to be there?
Oh
Or
no!
are they going to be square?
We forgot to feed them.
Oh, we don't have to fight anybody right now. Nice.
This time.
This time. We're landing in the place that doesn't look like a landing bay. All right, let's make a save, I guess. Just in case. Juhani again.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
So formal. You want to talk?
Aren't
What
we
is
all
it you would like to
Padawans,
speak to me
actually?
about?
I think Juhani might be an actual knight. What you thinking about?
I have been thinking much about our journey, and I am grateful and honored that
Oh,
you
you know,
have accepted
Kiffar
me with
stuff.
you. I am not used to such unbiased acceptance from one who is nearly a stranger to me. We Cathar do not make friends easily, or for long. Even on Dantooine, I remained alone. Not ostracized exactly, but separate.
Yeah? And how are things different now? Then you should be right at home when I turn my back on you. What a thing to say.
That is definitely something to say.
It must have been difficult for you.
Yes, it was. I find it difficult to speak of those things. I do not want to live that way ever again. And here, it seems different. It is warming. I feel almost welcome.
Almost.
Needed. You seem to be very decisive when it is required.
I know what
of
you're
you.
getting at, Juhani,
It
and
is
I'm
reassuring to
willing
know
to
that I
give
can
you
count
fridge
on someone
privileges.
like you.
Willing.
It's been long
but
enough.
Will you?
It's been long enough. I think we can trust you. Just do not touch Zalbar's stuff. He will rip your arms off. I'm not kidding.
Especially if he's hungry.
It's all because I haven't found out how to ditch you yet. Wow. Again, what a thing to say. We're all in this together.
Yes, and that is my point. I find it difficult to explain. It is so different from what I am used to. Just thank you for accepting me.
You're welcome. Zelbar, how's those new blades working out for you? You like them, huh?
Cut any arms off lately?
Bro, let's go so much for the romance. Do you want me to go back and do something else? I did save before we talked to her. Should I do it again? Do you want the romance? Oh, who's this?
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking.
Well,
Is it you?
I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin? Davin Coatrus?
Jolie? Jolie Pinto? Why, you old freak.
Jolie does have a
Last
side quest.
time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old
So
man.
this guy asked if
Crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
we've seen a person.
Yeah.
He
I'll
watched
just
us
bet.
literally
Damn,
just
old
land.
man.
We haven't even been here like
The last
a
time I
minute,
saw
and he's
you,
asking for if
you
we spotted
pickle
somebody.
well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
He's also describing a person that could just be himself.
He's-
Have you seen a short, bald, like Asian man around here? Yes.
You're gonna have to be a
Yes,
little
I
more.
have.
You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
Care to introduce your friend Jolie?
What are you, deaf? His name's Davin.
Jesus,
Old friend from my
Jolie.
wanderer days.
Jolie,
By the by, Davin,
mind your
I think you
manners.
should be running off.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about
It's
Sunny?
Neelix, by the way.
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
That's preposterous.
I know. Laura is beside herself, as you can imagine.
This is the second time we've had to
Maybe
deal
you
with
could help
one
them.
of Jolie's
I'm
friends
sure
with
Sunny would
murder.
appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Maybe.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along.
We'll check into it when we're on Manan.
I'd appreciate that.
Wait,
Sunny's an old
is he just
friend.
talking about the same
I'd hate
thing?
to see him hurt.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to
Oh, the
Alora
thing
if you see
the
her.
thing we already did.
Be safe, old friend.
Yeah, is he just talking about the same thing that we've already done?
It seems like it. Either that, Jolie knows a lot of people who are into committing murder.
Craig, do you want me to go back? I can do it right now. It's only going to take a minute. Can we go back and say something else? Speak now or forever hold your peace, because that was a quick save. Alright, we'll go back to the quick save. You know one thing that annoys me a little bit about Witcher? I know there's a mod for it. I haven't done it. Whenever you load in The Witcher, whether it's loading a save game or loading a new zone, because there's like a couple zones you can go to, they play this like narrated thing where they like catch you up on the story, which can be nice when you're like starting the game for the first time for that day. Like if you're starting the game up, you load it up, and it catches you up on the story, and then you go from there. But the problem is it does it every single time that you load. And once you're kind of toward the end of the game and you're going like to all of the locations and doing like all the side quests and stuff like that, or if you want to just like reload a save because you made the wrong decision or something like that, it tells it to you again, and it just lengthens the loading time.
How may I be of
Considerably.
assistance to you, Padawan?
Like I appreciate the concept, but the execution leaves something to be desired.
What is it you would...
What you think
I have been
about?
thinking much about our journey, and I am not used to...
Yeah, we did this. Must have been difficult for you.
Yes, it was. It is... You seem to be very decisive.
We were all in this together. No, it's nice that you hold me in such high regard.
To be accepted so readily, I find it difficult to explain. Just...
She didn't say anything different. It was the exact same response. All right, let's hear about Jolie's friend again. Jolie, you know
Excuse
that
me,
your friend is dead, right?
I crashed.
Yeah.
You're too...
What
are you?
Of course, old man.
What-
Oh, wait.
Do you think they like
If you've
didn't
been
tell him that he
traveling in
shouldn't
this
have been
sector, I
actually angry
suppose you
during the
heard
reading of that
about
line?
Sunry?
I think they just didn't tell him.
He's been picked up by...
That's pretty.
Because he
I
sounds
know.
legit angry. What are you, deaf?
Nora is beside herself.
Perhaps I will at that.
When doesn't Jolie sound angry though?
He's like a grumpy old man, but like he's not that grumpy.
Thank you again.
Jolie is a little senile. You're right. He's a little senile. He kind of forgot.
Enjoy the time you have here on Dantooine. I think the council might decide to move to a different world soon.
They say that as if the council, the Jedi Council here, is the Jedi Council, but they've already made it clear that this is not the Jedi Council. This is the Dantooine Jedi Council.
Not to be confused with the Jedi Council.
Yeah, it's true. It's not the Jedi Council. It's the like Dantooine like Academy Council. They mentioned that earlier. They mentioned that the first time we met them. Like, oh no, we're not the Jedi Council. The Jedi Council is still on Coruscant. We're just the B team.
We're Jedi Council at home.
They are. They are though. You have not Yoda. You have Ed Asner, which no shade at all at Ed Asner, but and then you have like I don't know discount. I don't want to be like pulled into a thing. We have Dorak. Who is he? Are we gonna get pulled into a thing? We're not. Okay. We have Dorak, who is what discount Mace Windu. We have not Yoda. We have Ed Asner, and then we have
Doped
Bib.
out of his mind, Yoda.
Okay.
Accidentally, I didn't mean to.
With a desynchronized blink pattern.
he constantly looks like he's high off his rocker.
You're back.
Wasted,
The council
am
said
I?
you might return to Dantooine. I'm glad you did. I wanted to thank you.
Thank me for what?
You told me I should leave the Sith and seek out the Jedi.
That I did.
I did. Everyone's been very nice. Much nicer than I thought they would be. I almost didn't think the Jedi Council would give me a chance, but they said
give
everyone
everybody
was
a
welcome
chance.
to return to the light side. I guess I never really believed in the dark side.
I feel like
This
the
just feels so right. I can't
the
remember
modern
the last
Jedi
time
would
I
not
felt at
would
peace
not
like
have done this.
They said I have a long road ahead of me, but they made me a proper Padawan, and I have a master now. I just can't thank you enough.
The modern the prequel era Jedi would have been like, oh, you used to be a Sith, right to jail. This doesn't matter if you're trying to be. You know what? If you want to be light side, serve your time in jail. You were too weak to be a Sith anyway. This one was yours, Kel.
I guess so. You pointed me
The
in the
power
right direction,
is
though,
yours.
and I have to be grateful for that. The Sith certainly didn't have my best interest at heart. Well, at any rate, I wish you well.
Okay.
May the Force be with you.
You got to say it with more conviction than that, Kel.
This is not an
to.
exhibition. You need emotional content. Oh wait, you're a Jedi now. You need less emotional content. You have to be a rock.
The Cath Hounds have been very active of late.
The calf hounds. Oh yeah, this guy. He said it. I skipped it, but he said it.
All right, it's a good thing you were paying attention because I missed that completely.
I accidentally skipped it because I realized that he was this person that we already talked to. Is there anybody else that we know that's around here, or is it like too early to look and see about all of the other people that we've saved? Maybe we really didn't save what's her face, or maybe she just hasn't arrived yet. Oh, look, there she is! There she is! She's here!
Still purple.
Hello. It is good to
Hi.
see you again.
You too. So you made it here after all.
You told me I should rethink my path, and I did. You were right. It's been very hard to let go of all those thoughts about power and strength and victory. I don't know if I'll ever be completely free of them. The real irony is that despite what the Sith Code says, I have never felt more free. I think I might be able to find a little peace here.
She is still wearing the
Finally.
Sith uniform, yeah. So the Jedi Council, what will you say?
For now, they've been very welcoming, more than I'd expected. I met my old master. He cried when he saw me.
Oh,
I
that's
was
Sith.
embarrassed
That's
to
Sith
see his
behavior.
weakness. Old habits die hard. But it felt good, too. It felt good to know he missed me, that he worried about me. The council said they would give me time to decide if I wanted to try again, if I was ready. I don't know. There's so much I've done.
Okay, be a Sith. You have to be willing to show all of your emotions, but don't cry, because then you're a pussy. But also you have to be very extremely ambitious to be a Sith. But don't try to kill your boss. That's not allowed. Except it is allowed. It's what we want you to do. Except your boss doesn't want you to do that.
It's a secret, but everybody
It's very confusing. It's very confusing to be a Sith. No wonder they're all making poor decisions. I think you should at least try.
I suppose I owe it to you, and to myself, to give the Jedi another chance. I'm not the foolish young girl I once was. My old master said he would start exercises with me again.
I'm 85
slowly,
years old.
When I was ready. He
Do
said
Twi'lek-
my experience with the dark side
Are they
could make me a very
long-lived like
wise
elves
Jedi.
or something?
There is no emotion.
I don't think
There is
so.
peace.
I think they live as
There
long
is
as
no
anybody else.
ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion.
All right, I don't
There
need
is serenity.
I don't need
There is
your
no chaos.
lecture. I
There
hear
is
this
harmony.
all the time.
There is no death. There is the Force.
Yeah, I get it.
Those
I know.
words never held such resonance.
You didn't
from
have to
me
do the whole
until I
thing.
returned.
Nope, she needed to do the whole thing.
I'd like some serenity, some harmony.
Serenity now!
Wouldn't you?
Yes. That's not really my style. Yeah, sure.
Yes, I suppose your fate still has much in store for you, just as I saw back on Korriban.
Please,
You
do not
think ever
mention that
might go
place.
back?
I don't know.
We might have to go
I
back
doubt
at some
it.
point.
Even if I wanted to, the Sith would never take me back.
For reasons.
To them, I'm a traitor. But the dark side, that's a different matter. The dark side is not the Sith. I still
Finally,
feel its temptation
someone
strongly.
with some
My emotions
common
are so
sense.
strong. Just the other day, I nearly attacked a poor Padawan for tripping into me. Nearly berated his clumsiness and weakness. I didn't, thankfully.
I
But it's
merely
difficult
cut
to
off his
fight off
foot,
those
but I
feelings.
could have cut off a lot
How
more
do you do it?
I only removed
I
a
didn't-
toe. Only one. He didn't need it.
if I didn't remember that I'm trying not to be on the dark side. I'm just a natural. I'm always successful. I try.
That's the worst thing to hear. How hard it is.
I
I
don't
suppose
know.
that's the honest answer. The dark side is the easier path.
All right,
for
well,
a
bye.
reason. The one
Back
thing
to-
that
welcome
made me
back to the
come
dark
here
side.
was how hard I had to think to remember where I began.
Eat some cookies for me.
And where Yuthura the Sith Master ended. That wasn't the person I wanted to be. So how did I end up there? It will take some time for me to sort through that, I think.
What about all the slavers you wanted to fight? You know, there were a bunch of slavers on Kashyyyk, but they're all gone now, so I guess you can't go there.
There were slavers
No,
here.
I'd
They're
forgotten
gone
all
now.
about that until I spoke to you about it on Korriban.
Oh, damn!
Strange,
We're
considering
we're
my hate
ruining
for
her
them is what
path
made
to
me
the
leave
light
the
side.
Jedi. I think I've got to help myself first before I can help anyone else. Maybe once that happens, I can work with the Jedi to make a difference. They may
The Force
work
helps those
slowly,
who help
but
themselves.
they do make a difference, don't they?
Yeah.
More than the Sith did. The Sith bring more misery than the
Yeah, the
slavers
Sith
ever
are stupid.
did.
Sith
I
are
don't
dumb.
know why I didn't see that before.
I have no idea how
I may
they
not
got
be able to change
so
everything
powerful
at once like I
with their
wanted
stupid
to,
ways.
but it would feel good to really help
Plot
someone
armor,
for
must
a
be.
change. Maybe that's a reason to change. Maybe that's a reason to stay. I guess I'll see.
Why don't you come with me?
That's very tempting.
I
But
know,
I'm not
isn't
ready
it?
to leave here yet.
Oh,
and I
okay.
don't belong on the path you have to take. I told you that on Korriban. It's still true.
Well,
But
that
perhaps you
means
could come
the
back
offer
afterwards.
is still
I
standing.
could certainly use a friend then.
Sure, well, we can be friends. Yeah, Euthera.
That's good. I look forward to that time. Perhaps we can travel together then.
All right. Okay,
Then may the Force be with you, my friend.
Listen, I got
hope
things
we
to
will
do.
see each other again.
So I gotta go. We are the knights who say knee. All right. Oh my God! Everybody, come on! Get your asses in gear. Jolie, move that old man ass.
He's got a bad hip.
Yeah, Craig's right. Imagine going through all the trouble to redeem Euthera, and then at the end saying, "We're not friends." what a shitty thing. This game allows you to be such a shitty person, like at all times.
You can be cartoonishly evil, and it's a bit of a shock. Like Mass Effect was the same way. You just be like despicably evil, but like for no reason.
It's because you can't actually be evil, because the game's plot still requires you to like defeat the bad guy and save the universe in this game, in Mass Effect, and all of them. So the best they can do is just make you be a dick. That's like the most evil that they can make you, and so they like emphasize that, like, oh, you don't want to be a good guy, then you're gonna be an asshole.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
You want to talk?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
What you think about?
Taris was my home for many years.
You
As
hear
much
this one
as I
already?
hated it, it was still home. A rat hole, a warren,
I
a
don't think so.
paradise. I suppose you could call it all these things. For me, it was hell.
How so?
To walk down the streets, to have people look at you in disgust, like an animal. Most did not know anything about me, but it was there, all the same. Because I was an alien. Because I was different from them. Frightening. I doubt any of them had even seen my people before. So they persecuted me. They looked down on me and my family. Charged us more for food. Would not let us walk their streets. They spat on us. You are human. You could not possibly know.
Well, you don't know that.
I mean, I could just be non-human. I could be one of the various Star Wars aliens that aren't actually human but look exactly human. Like crap, what's his name? What's his name? He's like my favorite Jedi, and his name just escapes me.
Well, it's not Kit Fisto.
Hold on. No, it's not. Hold on. I'm looking it up on my phone. List of prequel Jedi.
Oh,
Quinlan Vos. That's it.
Quinlan Vos.
Quinlan Vos looks human. He looks like a human with dark skin, and he has some like tattoos on his face. Apparently, he is not human. He is a Kiffar. Apparently, they have like more blood than humans, or something weird like that.
What? That's it? You have more blood?
It was something like that. Here, let me look it up. Let me look it up. Where is he?
Apparently, I've looked up Quinlan Vos before.
I like Quinlan Vos. Quinlan Vos is great. He's my favorite prequel Jedi.
Kiffar. What makes them so
But,
special?
Yeah, Kiffar. They have red blood.
Okay, I'm gonna need more. More.
Oh my god. They seemed human in appearance. Kiffar were distinguished by their scarlet blood.
So red blood.
And their facial tattoos, which indicated their clan affiliation. But I mean, humans have facial tattoos too. Humans go to. I mean, that guy, that Sith Academy Master was human, and he had a bunch of facial tattoos. So what's the difference?
Let's
But
see.
yeah, he's apparently not human, technically.
Yeah, I'm looking at this.
Distinguished by their red blood.
Yeah. Are they implying that humans in Star Wars do not have red blood?
I don't know. Maybe. Well, you have to admit you are a freak. No, humans can be just as cruel to each other.
That is true, I suppose. But this is much more obvious for someone like me. There were no other
God, that seems so dumb.
No one to talk to, no one to confide in.
One of those reasons why it's like, don't try and pick at Star Wars lore and just setting up too much, because then it just gets dumb.
Listen, the sad thing is, I love Quinlan Voss. I want them to bring Quinlan Voss back or in live action, because we know he's alive. We know he's alive as of the Obi-Wan series, so we know he's alive after Order 66. I would love to see more Quinlan Voss, but holy shit.
They could have also said it's like they're distinguished by their red blood and having 2 ears.
They could have just said he's human. I don't understand why they don't just say that he's human, because he is just human with face tattoos. I'm sorry, we got off track. Juhani is trying to talk to us.
She is trying to share with us.
You're not weak. It must have been hard.
I thank you for your concern, but maybe I am weak. To think that some stories of my stupid past could possibly interest you.
I was hoping, when I played through Jedi Survivor, I was hoping beyond hope that we would at least get a Quinlan Voss, like, reference at least, or a cameo would have been great. But of course, you know, we didn't get anything, which is unfortunate. Jedi Survivor felt very separate from most things. It did have one particular cameo, which I won't spoil. Which I actually didn't stream that. I did it after the fact. I probably should have recorded it and put it up, but I didn't. It's too late now. Which was nice, but like there wasn't really much in the way of connective tissue to the rest of Star Wars, other than like familiar places. I'll be here to listen whenever you want. Also, don't bother me with this dribble anymore.
I thank you. No. You are kinder than I would have expected to put up with me.
You keep saying that. You keep saying I'm like super kind, and you didn't expect me to be super kind.
Thank you.
Like at some point, you're gonna have to expect it. Do you not see, Juhani? Do you not, when you look at me, do you not see?
Do you see
this just absolute glow? Look, I think I'm at the top. I'm at the very top in light side points. I'm full 100% light side. Phenomenon? Phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Will we be attacked?
Let's see. I'm ready for it. Let's fight. Let's go, Darth Brandon.
It's Brundon?
It's Brandon?
No, Brundon.
It's Brundone?
Brundon. But it says Brandon on your Sith ID here. It's a misprint.
Incoming fighters.
No, okay. No. Die.
Die!
Got him. 2 more. Oh my god. I need lead pips on this.
This isn't that kind of game, kid.
This isn't that kind of game, kid.
Funny. I was watching a video, a GQ video? Whatever. I saw a video about Harrison Ford kind of doing little talks about Indiana Jones. And he got, this isn't that kind of movie, kid. He had that done to him. It was the first Indiana Jones, which is, was it The Lost Ark?
Yeah, Raiders.
Yeah. He's there they are in the jungles, and he's got, you know, the costume on, and he's kind of looking at it, and he's like, why the fuck am I wearing a leather jacket here? Isn't it hot? and you know, I forgot, they told him something about the jacket, but then he gets to the whip, and he's like, you know, and what's with the fucking whip? And they said, well, you're going to whip people. And his response was just like, oh, okay.
Okay.
And then he said, and the hat. What's with the hat? That one had a little bit more explanations. That, oh, that the hat kind of helps establish
your silhouette.
It helped They told him it helped establish the setting and the time period which the movie would take place. Because, you know, it's set in what, the
30s.
The 30s.
It's like late 30s. It's like, I want to say it's like 39, 40, something like that. Because the Indiana Jones movies are weird because the first one is like, I want to say the first one was like 40 or 41, and then the second one, Temple of Doom, is actually like 39. It's actually a prequel technically, even though there's nothing really showing that. And then of course Last Crusade is like a few years later.
Obviously the best of the indie trilogies.
It is.
How may I be of assistance?
I agree.
What is it?
What about your past?
Well,
tell me
I
more.
mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
You're deflecting. Much like a Jedi, you are
the Mandalorian War. There had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds.
Near the world your species comes from?
Kiffar was there, yes.
It was there.
Had a great reputation as warriors.
Cuts to a planet sitting on a bench.
The Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran.
The Mandalorians fought dirty.
They swooped down from space across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
That's what you get for being unprepared. Why did the Republic not help you?
We were not members of the Republic. Cathar was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own.
Those damn Mandos.
We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it.
But you survived.
My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
Taris is not a nice place to raise a child.
No, it is not. But they had little choice. Each of us dealt with it in our own way. My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives.
Did he try death sticks?
It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
He would, but did he? He died?
Killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now.
Okay. We're still going. We're still going there with Juhani. Let's make. We're gonna save over this because we haven't actually done Juhani's thing yet. Let's save over this. Pre-Juge. And we're gonna leave, and we're gonna bring Juhani and see if anything happens. Juhani's outfit on her paper doll is different than her outfit in the actual game. I wonder if that's a mod thing.
It's probably a mod thing.
I don't know. At the moment, we're dicking around a little bit because, yeah, I need to go to Taurus and find the drunk who killed her father. You're right. I should go to Taurus. I was gonna say, Juhani, don't worry. Not everyone down in the slums had it bad. I met this group of people who I was able to lead to their promised land on it was on Taurus. Never mind.
Oh no. Oh god.
All that work.
I just remembered that. I actually forgot where they were when we did that.
Yeah, they're all gone. They're all dead.
I feel really bad now.
Oh no. Oh. Oh no. Let's talk to her again. Johnny?
How may I be of a...
Talk?
What is it you would...
Why are you so hostile toward Kando? We know why.
Because he represents the very people that persecuted her. Gee,
Yeah.
why are you so hostile towards each other? I wonder why.
What happened after your father died?
After my father died, my
Continue
mother was left to
getting
support me
points.
alone. A single non-human woman living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Terrace. It was not easy for her.
What happened?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange. A band of cutthroats and smugglers.
Yeah, I know who they are.
But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Did she die?
She never recovered.
Oh.
There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no...
Johnny's story is so happy. It's such a positive story.
Yeah,
the
just...
exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being.
Oh, sunshine and explosions.
Slaves on Terrace.
There's as much sunshine in Juhani's story as she got when she was living in underground Taurus. You were enslaved?
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life.
You would see me crawl on my hands and knees like
a
a beast.
To give them some credit for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
Jolie's just standing there listening like, you stupid kids, you don't know nothing about hardships. He raises his fist toward the nearest cloud. He would do that too. He would actually do that because he is that weird. And they freed you?
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
What did you do? What was the dream?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
Yeah.
Juhani.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated.
This also
Someday,
feels
I may
weird.
make it up to you, but for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
That like anyone in this version, anyone can just go and say, "Hey, I want to be a Jedi. Like, I want to apply to be a Jedi," and it's like, okay, but like in the Jolie, 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 why? Why? Okay, here we go. Whereas in like the prequel era, it was more like, oh yeah, we have to have people tell us about like kids doing weird things, and then we go and we test them, and then we basically take them to be Jedi. Do you ever say what happens if you decide you don't want to be a Jedi? Is it like is it like Fist of the North Star, where they like break your hand so that you can't do their arts anymore?
I don't know if there's precedence for that.
The only precedence that I can remember is Ahsoka herself. In the last couple seasons of Clone Wars, decides that she doesn't want to be a Jedi anymore, and so she just straight up like leaves. She's like, I don't want to be a Jedi. She tells them, she tells the Council, I don't want to be a Jedi anymore. I'm leaving, and they're like, oh, okay, whatever, and she leaves. But like, I don't know, it feels a little too easy. Like, given that the Jedi generally will like very strongly suggest that if a kid displays Force talents, they need to come with them to be properly trained. So much that they will even, I think, take kids. They're like the Witchers, and in fact, it's more like the Witchers are not dissimilar to Jedi. Witchers is less like anyone can theoretically be a Witcher. You don't have to be someone special to be a Witcher. I think they sort of like they take certain unwanted kids or whatever, and then they have to train them, and then you have to like take this weird potion that turns you into a Witcher. But it's not that dissimilar. The Jedi are like, oh yeah, your kid has Force powers, they better come with us.
Oh, they're coming.
Again, I'm mostly kind of just dicking around a little bit to get more points at Juhani, because I'd like her story to happen. Because again, I think the further we go, the less chances there are for story stuff to happen. So I guess, was Jolie's side story then part of the main story? Kind of like Zalbar's was?
It seems
was his
like
side
it.
story the trial?
Our detective work. It really does seem like it just his story happened to be a part of the main storyline.
Yeah. We are going to go underwater at some point here. This is actually the next thing that we're going to do, main story-wise. But again, like, I don't want to do it just yet, because I feel like there's going to be a cutoff point where we're not going to be able to do Juhani's story if we go too far. And I don't want to, we've done everybody else's story. I want to do Juhani's story. Old man, where the hell are you? Where are you? I don't even see him. He's not even here. He's gone. He just left. Where are you? You're all the way back here. What are you doing back there, Jolie?
He's taking the scenic route.
Let's go back to the ship, and we're gonna talk to Juhani again. Oh my god, now Juhani's all the way back there. Juhani... She did. She went all the way back there. Look at her. Look at her back there. Juhani, come on.
See, this is why I like to go alone.
I like that I have a bandolier. I'm just wearing a Jedi robes with a bandolier on. Alright, can we go now? Please? Can we go? to her again.
How may I be of...
Want to talk?
What is it you...
We
I
already
have
passed?
told you my life story already. What more could you possibly want to know?
Everything.
That is one thing I did not want to mention before.
See,
because
there
I
was something.
Unsure how you would react.
Yeah, what is it?
Do you remember when I told you of the Jedi who had come
The
to my world?
the
to fight
21st of
Mandalorians?
September? Yes.
They were recruiting soldiers for their crusade against the Mandalores. Many people joined them.
Yes. You mentioned this.
The main reason for that was their charismatic leader, the one whose troops freed me and let me dream of seeking out and joining the Jedi Order. I idolized her and the stories they told of her. She was everything I had dreamed a Jedi could be. I still believe she was that way. I was hesitant to talk to you about this because, well...
Yes?
The Jedi had come to fight the Mandalores under the leadership of a powerful young Jedi, a Jedi named Revan.
Revan? You mean?
The Revan. The Jedi who turned to the dark side, became the Dark Lord of the Sith, and was defeated by Bastila and her strike team. I do not know what happened in the wars with the Mandalorians that turned Revan and Malak, or what they sought with these star maps. But the Jedi I knew was a paragon of the Order. I'm sorry if this seems wrong to you, but to understand, you must realize that Revan was as great as a Jedi could be. Whatever turned Revan must be terrible indeed. I wonder if what we find at the end of our journey will turn us as well.
I thought Revan was a dude. Juhani.
This is meaningless speculation, I guess. I just wanted
Always
you
say
to
their
know
name.
what I held from you. But rest assured that I will not hold back. If our enemy is Malak, Revan's apprentice, or indeed, even if it was Revan, I will help you through all trouble. Such is the will of the Council. And my own.
Okay. More journal entries. Updated. Oop. Hello?
What the hell is your kind doing here?
Huh?
Okay,
Bad
sir.
enough I have to deal with all these other idiots, but now there's a stinking Cathar on this world too?
I have as much right to be here as you do, sir.
Do not seek to aggravate us.
Ooh, big woman.
Because I am
The
a great Jedi,
shooting
and I
her
will
mouth
stab
off
you.
from behind a lightsaber, or whatever you're carrying.
I can still punch you in
Hiding
the
behind
mouth.
your pet cat there. And a woman at that. We should have exterminated all
Oh, he's
you
not only
Cathar
racist,
when
he's
we had the
misogynist, too.
chance.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know enough that... Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar
Oh,
somehow.
no.
You.
I know.
Do you two know each other?
I've
It
seen
doesn't
you.
concern
in
you,
my dreams.
Jedi trash. Now where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen
All you
like
Cathar
would
look
be
alike.
a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me?
Your life.
Best I can do is 250.
Your life.
She is her own person.
Now, don't be so selfish. We both know
She can decide on a
Cathar
price for
aren't
herself.
real people anyway. The females make amusing pets, but the males should be put down like the animals they are. I remember one time on Taris.
What? What did you say?
What are you saying?
What did you do on Taris, you scum?
Put one of you down like the animals you are. So easy. Then I saw one of the females on the auction block. But those darn Jedi.
Those darn Jedi.
What?
You ruined my fun.
Oh, now I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little Cathar I was going to purchase.
Cathar?
But those Jedi
Cathar.
came and stole my pet away from me.
You were buying Kiffar slaves?
When I was fighting
Cathar
with the
slaves?
Mandalorians against the Cathar, I developed
Cathar.
Said it differently again.
for these creatures.
Cathar,
They make
Cathar,
excellent servants if
Cathar.
properly trained. You Jedi act
Cathar.
all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do about the lesser, non-human species.
Nope,
The
that's
Sith
just
at
you.
least let their feelings show on the outside.
You. My homeworld.
Come now. Will you let your pet go? I'm sure we can come up with a price we both think is fair.
Show me the money first. She's she's not for
And I
sale.
will see you dead for what you have done to my people.
Hold on a second. Don't be hasty.
Oh no, you're suddenly panicking when she's actually gonna fight back.
Don't follow the dark side again, Juhani.
I will remain calm. I am a Jedi now.
You're goddamn right.
For vengeance
But I
must
mean, we can bring him to justice.
Yes,
He has
yes.
full-on
Say
admitted
no to the dark side,
atrocities.
but I will have you yet. Ha!
Is he still trying?
But mother, I crave violence.
Violence!
My Cathar blood seethes at the thought of that man still running free. I cannot stand still while I think about it, but I will not give in to the dark side either. He will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us. Me. If we could find him first, then he may not be able to set in motion whatever he has in store for us.
What does that mean? What do you want me to do,
My
Juhani?
Cathar blood seethes at the thought he will...
I think it could be, now I'm just guessing here, we wander around till we reach a trigger point.
Yeah, I guess so. I think it's even possible we might have to go to a different planet.
Oh, you think we might get jumped somewhere?
Yeah, well, I think we might get jumped in the docking bay. All this stuff always happens in the docking bay for whatever reason.
It's easier.
Yeah.
My Cathar blood seethes... He...
Well, he can follow us to, I don't know where. Let's go back to Dantooine. Again, we are kind of dicking around. It is true. But it's because, you know, I want to get the story done. It's possible I could just leave the ship, right? But it's too late now. We're out. We're going to Dantooine.
We Audi 5000.
Again. We're going to Dantooine again.
Again.
This is the last one. After this, I think we're basically just going to go almost straight to the end of the game. Again, I don't think we're necessarily close to the end of the game. I just mean, like, there's not really much other side stuff that we need to do. There's no, you know, Juhani's is the last character side story we have to do. Technically, we still have HK's thing, but that's apparently part of the main story, according to Craig, or at least it won't be missable. It'll happen.
It'll happen when it's ready.
No, not there. That's not the spaceport. No. That's the front yard. I guess it's fine.
You know, if he's going to ambush us in a spaceport, he's picking the ballsiest place to do it.
Good. Let's go. Let's go, Darth Brandon. Juhani and Jolie again. Yes. Okay. No, nothing happening. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen here. We can just go back to Manan. I know we're just going back and forth. We only really have 15 minutes left, so at this point, this is the rest of the stream tonight. In case anyone was wondering, this is it. This is what we're doing. We're going back and forth to try to get this
My Cathar...
quest to happen. By the way... I can't level her up here. Alright, that's fine. Level her up later. Actually, we're going to have to keep her with us, aren't they? Let me level her up here. Because if I leave the ship, and it happens, then I'm not gonna be able to level her up. Juhani, level up skills. Awareness, I guess. Sure. Powers. She needs. I mean, it would be great to have her have insanity too. I don't think I'm gonna do that though. Force Valor would probably be pretty good, or Force Resistance would probably be pretty good for her. She is a Guardian, right? She's the same class that we are. Drain Life. Force Suppression. Wound. Let's go with that. Well, the only thing is that we actually already have Valor, and if we have Valor, she doesn't need Valor, because Valor is an AoE. So we won't do Valor. We'll do she probably still needs Force Resistance though, because that's not AoE. So we'll probably just do Force Resistance. Tributes. I mean, we could do a Charisma, but that would be for her, the dark side powers use Charisma. We don't really have, she doesn't really have a lot of dark side powers. Wisdom would be better, but Wisdom would put her at a uneven number, which isn't great. It doesn't really give us anything right now. Whereas Charisma would give us another modifier. You know, let's do that. Skills. Sure, more awareness. Oh, I have one more. Stealth. Oh, no. Treat injury it is. Feats. She gets Master Force Jump and Master Sense. Oh, she is not fully lightsabered.
Yeah. Never go fully lightsabered.
Oh, I need to give her that. Powers. Plague. I mean, she had this going forward. I didn't give her this.
I guess it's the option if you're deciding to be a dark side Jedi.
This uses Charisma. This uses Fort. She has okay Fortitude. She has the same Fortitude as she does Charisma right now, so like either way, something like this wouldn't be too bad. It's Wisdom and Charisma, and she doesn't really have good Wisdom or Charisma. Maybe I'll just stick with maybe this. Unless I want to do, you know what? No, let's do more Force Resist. Skills, awareness, and treat injury. Sure, that's all I got. Feats. Now I want to give her this because more blaster bolt deflection is always good. Powers. Now I'll give her this, I think. Force Shield. Pretty good. Another one. She's 14 now. She's growing up so fast. Powers. I'd like to give her this, but she needs one more level for this, which I think she has. In fact, I'm pretty sure we have another, like, several levels to give her right now. Yeah. That's good. Accept. Skills. Again, awareness. Feats. More deflection probably is pretty good. And then after we're done with deflection, I'll start giving her toughness. Powers. I thought we got this. Oh yeah, because it was level 15. Let's give her defense first. Attributes. Strength, I guess. I know it doesn't give us anything, but nothing is going to give us anything. We'll just give her strength. Powers. There we go. Now she has this, which is always good. Except she's done. All right, Jolie. I mean, generally, I think you want wisdom, don't you? So we'll give you whiz. More awareness. Powers. Probably want this, although again, I mean, I get that this is an AoE, but it doesn't feel like it holds people for that long, and he already has a good AoE with Insanity, so I'm not going to give him that. Slow. I don't know. I don't know if he really needs anything else as far as like offensive stuff. I mean, he is, as is, he is a crowd control monster. We could give him Destroy Droid, which he doesn't have, which I think would be pretty good actually. Yeah, we'll give him that. Okay. Close. Let me also look at her. Get out of the way. Look at her lightsaber and make sure that her lightsaber is decent. I know that Jolie's is. I looked at his. It was either last week or something. Bench lightsaber. This is hers. What does she have? Crystal Sigil. Attack 1, bonus energy 1d6. I think we can do better than that. Get rid of this. One more attack bonuses, because attack bonuses is the hit. What is this? Rubat, which is attack 1, damage 1. Bolt deflection. More bolt deflection would not be bad. Really?
Not really, no.
Makes her hard to kill versus anybody shooting at her, which is always nice.
There's
only versus people shooting at her, though.
There's more people often shooting at you than there are actually people moving into melee.
For now, yeah. Alright, we'll do this. Assemble. Avengers, assemble. Alright, now we can go back to Manan. See if we get attacked again. Excuse me? Oh, that was because I adjusted her lightsaber. I was gonna say, like, who has a lightsaber on right now on my ship? It was her, because I messed with it. Please don't park on our lawn again.
No.
Look at those birds thinking they can follow us up to space.
They're gonna.
Can't follow us up to space, birds.
They're gonna.
Turns out they're like super special hyperspace birds that can fly in space and go to different planets. Okay. Fine. It's my own fault for leaving.
Incoming fighters.
If I didn't do that though, I wouldn't have leveled up Juhani, so it's just as well. This is, my mouse is at max sensitivity, by the way. I want everybody to know. If I was using a controller, I could just, you know, press left or right, and then it would go left or right forever, but I'm not, so I can't. How are you shooting me from the side? How dare you? How dare you have gimbals on your weapons? Where's this guy? There he is. Trying to show us the ship so much, but I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm not that much of a fan of this ship. It's okay. I don't hate it.
I've seen better.
Feel like there's I feel like there's a lot of better ships in Star Wars. Welcome back, GNG. We're gonna fry us up a racist. Oh no. What happened? My mouse. What happened is my mouse didn't get properly captured by the game, and I ended up clicking outside of the game. Save. And go. We've got a full Jedi team going right now.
Jedi.
Jedi. Hello, Jedi. What are you doing, Jedi? Where do we have to go for this? Is there a specific place we need to go? I feel like if it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. Do I have to look it up? Yes, I will. I don't want to. Who are you, sir? Sith soldier. Oh, it's just another guy. I'm starting to think we might have to go somewhere specific for this.
Maybe.
Craig, are you still around? Can you tell us where to go?
Care to confirm?
Care to let us know? Otherwise, we're going to be flailing around for the next 4 minutes because that's all we have left in the stream.
Didn't really give us much to go on.
Yeah, she was just like, maybe we should try to follow him. Maybe I should have just tried to follow him in the first place, but, I mean... Kidnapping on Manan and Korban? Maybe we should go to Korban. Maybe it doesn't want us to... Maybe it specifically needs to be, like, the other planet. Like, wherever it started, it needs to be the other one. So if we had gotten that cutscene on Korban, we would have had to come to Manan. Either that or it's going to happen right now when we approach the ship. Nope. Oh my god, I don't care.
Why is it so loud?
It's a jump scare every time. Oh look, it is happening.
There she is. Get her, men. But remember, don't kill her.
Jolie, if you would like to,
shatter this fool's brain.
Me, I will master speed. Juhani, you will also master speed.
What is it?
Juhani, I would also like you to, No, I don't want you to armor. You know what? That's fine. You can do whatever. You, I want to... Force Whirlwind, this man, me. I'm gonna kill him.
Yes.
You're not gonna give our Kiffar here the catharsis.
Alright, you know what? She can do that, yeah. You know what? You're right. She can do it. Me. I'm gonna hit this pinata over here.
Yes, that's what a Jedi can do.
Got him. These poor sons of Bastilas. They had no idea what they were in for.
You seem to have defeated me, Kiffar worm.
He is still slinging insults.
Laugh in the end.
What do you
Still
mean?
saying it wrong too. Kiffar. He keeps on saying Kiffar. He started out saying Kiffar. Like, rewind the video. If you're watching this on YouTube, rewind. I swear to God, he started saying Kiffar, and then suddenly he switched to Kiffar for some reason. Even though we've not heard anyone ever in this entire game say Kiffar. It's Kiffar. It's been Kiffar. It's always Kiffar. It was Kiffar on Rebels. Yeah, what do you mean?
You may have killed me today, but I had the pleasure of killing off your species. Not everyone who fought alongside the Mandalorians
This is also not canon
did it for
anymore.
their stupid concept of honor. Some of us just did it for the pleasure. The pleasure of seeing your world burn.
You animal! You wretch!
But I'm beyond your petty vengeance now, girl. You can never have your revenge.
What do you mean? We've killed you. We've gotten our revenge. Don't give in to the dark side, Juhani. Listen to Not Yoda and Ed Asner.
I will not give him the satisfaction of seeing me give in to the dark side.
Worm, I killed your people on Kiffar in the sky. On the ground. In their homes. I hunted them down like the animals they were. Just to see them burn. But the treacherous beasts fought back and left me with injuries that meant I could never fight again.
Good.
Well, yeah,
So
we can see that now. That's why we beat you so easily. This isn't gonna work.
No, I will not give in to him.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
ended up in the lower city of
Can we just
Taurus.
punch him or something? It's not, you know, a dark side thing.
A few of
Let's
those
punch him in the face and leave.
beasts living there. The male was easy enough to best, but the females proved elusive. I didn't know what happened to them after I killed the male. Until I saw this cursed woman on the auction block. But then the Jedi came and ruined everything.
Yeah,
before
we've
I
already
could
been over this.
have my revenge.
You killed my father. You killed my people. You treat us like animals. You deserve to die.
Quit your whining. No, do not give in, Juhani. You are stronger than this.
Give in and embrace your hate.
Are you a secret Sith, sir?
Better than
Are you just a Sith in disguise?
You're nothing.
I...
Don't do it, Juhani.
Hey,
Get him. Get him now.
Gohan. No, don't do it.
Wow, what a cut.
Help
What
me,
a cut.
please. Do not let me give in to my anger again.
There is no emotion.
I feel like
God,
we're
which
starting
one?
to recite
What is
the Jedi Code is kind of what you want to do.
Probably, yeah.
There is peace.
That's right. You're right.
I will not do this.
You're right.
He may die, but it will not be out of my vengeance.
You coward. You weak.
Again, he says like we didn't get vengeance, but like you died fighting against us. We killed you, sir. Vengeance is in fact ours. Okay. Good.
Just sudden death, you
That
wail.
man was a beast, a monster. I am glad that the galaxy is now rid of him, so he may not
So
harm
am I.
others again. I do regret, though, that he did not die by my hand.
What are you talking about? Yes, he did. Again, we just got done fighting him. We hit him several times with our lightsabers, both of us. Either you killed him or I killed him. Either way, he died by our hand. Jolie, you want to weigh in on this?
Oh, I'm just an old man. Don't pay attention to me.
Nope, not my problem. You would have been wrong.
I know. But must I always fear the lure of the dark side?
Yes, basically all the time.
It was for the best. I am glad that you stood by my side during this. We should continue our journeys now. No reason for staying here for this.
Okay, you're right. Let's go.
How may I be of
That's it.
Of course.
Okay. We're gonna stop. We're done. We're done now. I'll make a new save that is not pre-Juge, just in case we have issues. I think that because of the mod setup that I have, we're not gonna have issues. But you never know.
You have to err on the side of caution.
Stream 11 post-Juge. Post-Ju. That's fine. Stream 11 post-Ju. That's it for today. We're 4 minutes over. That's fine.
Well, the guy just wouldn't die. He just kept calling us cowards and then gurgling a lot. It's like just die
everybody. Already. People praise this game. People love this game. And I'm not saying that I'm not having a fine time. I do think that I'm having more fun in this game because you are here, Lost Joke. I have someone to talk to and riff off of.
Riff raff.
But I do feel like the writing in this game is not the best. Like, I don't know. There's some stuff that is good, and there's some stuff that is just stupid. The whole Sith stuff is dumb as hell. That whole thing, that whole encounter, one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. So I don't know. So far, I don't think I think it's a fine game. I think it's a fine game. I do think though that there is a lot of rose-tinted glasses when it comes to this game. Maybe that's a hot take. I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna leave the stream on that hot take. We will continue this next week. We're not gonna stop. We will finish this game.
It will be done.
Maybe not next week, but soon.
How much of it?
It could be next week.
Do you think we're 4 hours left at least or so of the game?
I think we have at least 4 hours left. Yeah, we have to do. We're the next thing that we're gonna do is here on Manon. We're gonna go ahead and go underwater and get the star map here. Like first thing, I might talk to Juhani first thing, just to see if she has anything continuing on. But otherwise, main story wise, we're gonna do Manon stuff. We're gonna do underwater stuff, and then after that, we'll see what happens, I guess. So we still technically have 2 star maps to get, which is Manon and Kashyyyk. We haven't gotten to the Kashyyyk one yet, technically. So
yeah, we've got no maps.
We have maps. We've got maps.
Now we're at a point where we can.
We have the target. We have the Taurus map. We have the Dantooine map. We have the Korriban map. We have the Tatooine map. We just don't have the Manon or Kashyyyk. Anyway, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Bye.